Start out with a demonstration. I want you to listen to this melody I'm doing. Okay, now I'm going to do that melody again and I'm going to speed it up. And the reason I'm making that demonstration is because that's what I want you to listen to as we show this first clip. Go ahead, show the first clip.
HR Pufnstuf, who's your friend when things get rough? HR Pufnstuf, can't do a little cause you can't do enough.
Once upon a summertime, just a dream from yesterday, a boy and his magic golden flute heard a boat from.
Can you hear that melody?
Come and play with me, Jimmy, come and play with me, and I will take you on.
That is based on Haydn's Surprise Symphony. That melody.
But the boat belonged to a cookie or witch who had in mind the flute to snitch.
From her broom broom in the sky, she watched her plans materialize. She waved her wand.
You'll see where this is leading. This is a very short intro here.
The sea grew rough and the boat sailed on and on and on and on and on and on.
I kind of remember this because
There's our melody, Haydn's Surprise Symphony again, coming up.
And as the boy was fighting back,
He called his rescue racer crew as often they'd rehearsed, and off to save the boy they flew.
But who would get there first?
But now the boy had washed ashore. Puff arrived to save the day, which made the witch so mad.
this is pretty
So weird.
interesting. Like this
Yeah,
is,
you'll see where I'm leading when this is finished here.
HR Pufnstuf, who's your friend when things get rough? HR Pufnstuf, can't do a little cause you can't do enough. HR Pufnstuf, he's your friend when things get rough. HR Pufnstuf.
Now, let's talk about this show for a second. This is a puppetry show from the past called H.R. Pufnstuf. And this is the first children's television show that had life-size puppets, like our character
Wow.
H.R. Pufnstuf.
It seems very like the idea of the show is just like where the wild things are. Like a kid's on a boat and then he gets into a magical world.
Okay, yeah, here's the synopsis of the show, just sort of fly over. That little boy, he's our person we're talking about. His name was Jack Wilde. He was a famous child actor, second probably to Shirley Temple. And he plays this character named Jimmy who has a talking flute, a golden talking flute. And there's a witch on an island called Living Island that wants that flute. So what the witch does is she puts that boat out there, the talking boat, tells the boy he's going to take him on a trip. And so when the boy gets on the boat hijacks him, takes him to Living Island anyway, with the witch waiting for him. But H.R. Pufnstuf, the mayor of Living Island, gets wind of the story, so he comes to the boy's rescue and defends him from the witch. And he takes the boy in. The mayor takes the boy in, and of course the witch has no power over the cave that H.R. Pufnstuf lives in. Now the reason I'm bringing all this up is because the actor, Jack Wilde, he was very famous, and he was a famous English actor, best remembered for his screen productions of Oliver. And he won Academy Award nomination as Best Supporting Actor at the age of 16 for The Artful Dodger in Oliver, as well as the BAFTA Award, Golden Globe nomination as Most Promising Newcomer. Now show that second clip there, and I'll conclude this.
What can I do for you?
Please, sir, the witch tricked us here to your island to steal Freddy, and we want to escape.
Who? The witch! The witch! You know, the ugly lady with the broom. Who? The witch! That's who! I know that! Anyway, these two young fellers want to go home. Now, Judy the Frog knows the secret way off Living Island. But the witch has captured her, and...
Who?
Now, don't
Looks like a
you
young
start
Davy
that.
Jones.
Judy the Frog.
How long did the show go on for?
It went on for about a year. It didn't last very long, but it did work at the time.
Not with this
And there's the magic
tonight,
flute we
Bruce.
just saw.
It's guaranteed
And that's
to
what the
protect
witch
you
wanted,
from
was the
the
magic
witch's
flute. So
spell.
H.R.
And
Pufnstuf
it's
protects
just
him and the
about
flute throughout the entire series.
Looks like it had a fairly high production value for its time.
Yeah, it was, I think it was groundbreaking. But see this, and Noel, you'll find this interesting here. Now that owl always said, "Is there a doctor in the house?" when he would be coming up with ideas. But Noel, where I think you'll find this interesting, Jack Wilde was discovered by a woman named June Collins, who happens to be the mom of Phil Collins. And because, June Collins was a theatrical agent at the time. And of course, Phil Collins goes on to perform with the group Genesis and then becomes a vocal artist on his own. But Jack Wilde, after getting those nominations for The Artful Dodger, he was paid a staggering $1 million to play that character on H.R. Pufnstuf.
Wow.
And that was considered unheard of.
Yeah, it's completely unheard. No wonder it only lasted a year.
Yeah.
It's like, $1 million. And then they probably even asked for more money after the first year. And it's like, oh, well, we spent all the money on the fake island and the giant monsters.
Yeah, the
it's like,
island.
we can't pay you anymore.
But I just wanted to share that little delightful
That's so
story
funny.
about the early career of actor Jack Wilde. He was a fun English actor, and of course H.R. Pufnstuf was a lot of fun to watch. Just imaginary. And it was always good over evil, with good always winning. The same scenario, same plot week after week, as long as that series lasted.
Nice.
So that's the history of H.R. Pufnstuf and the actor Jack Wilde.
That sounds awesome. Thanks, Asaph. That's very interesting. And so,
you.
did he go on to act in other things?
Yeah, he did in his time. He died relatively young, but in his time, he was considered quite the successful child actor.
Nice. Cool. Thank you.
All right. Well, that was Musical Notes with Asaph.
Yes, it was.
We'll be right back right after this PSA.